So we're gonna go live with Love Orlando J. Hello? What happened?
The guesting thing doesn't really work.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is this real? Is my question.
Hi.
Just hang on. So are you okay? Are you okay if we record you?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so do you want to say what we're doing?
So, do you listen to the Sister Diary by chance?
Yeah, I usually listen to it when I'm doing my homework. I know it kind of sounds like weird because you have to learn while doing your homework, but it keeps me calm and steady, or when I'm on a morning run.
Oh, cool. I love that. So, we were just talking about Artless and like the whole process of starting a brand. So, do you have any questions for us that you want answered on the podcast? Anything Artless related?
I mean, one, I really love Artless. I love how you design the logo of the brand just in general. Like, I even showed my friends, and they want, actually, most of them want to buy it. So I was like, that's great. I was like, you guys, like, this is a brand that I just, like, it's brand new and everything. I was like, one of my friends was looking for a dress, and I was like, like, if you want a dress, here, it's a pretty color. It's like silk. It's like, I think I recommend it. And just in general, I have like, are you gonna, for the clothing, just in general, are you going to like keep it just loungewear and stuff, or are you gonna like bring more different styles into it, like different like jackets and like other type of stuff other than hoodies?
That's a good question.
That's a really good question. Go ahead, Maddie. You're the visionary.
Well, we definitely want to evolve from loungewear. I mean, I think loungewear is awesome right now because
I mean, we're lounging
as
in
you can
our
see,
Artless loungewear, as you can see.
we're
I
both
just
wearing the hoodie, and I think a lot of people are wearing sweatpants and stuff right now just because we're all mostly staying home, working from home, doing school from home. So that was important to us to have at the beginning. But personally, I like to, design and wear clothes that are like more, different, cool, stuff that you can wear out of the house as well. So ideally, that's where I think the brand is going to go. But we're always going to have some lounge pieces, I think, as well.
You know, we're working with a great designer right now on a freelance basis, but he's a Parsons grad, and he and Maddie are working on the fall-winter collection. So I think there's going to be some really interesting pieces that you'll be seeing in the next few months.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And summer.
yeah, in general, I just think like your brand, when I first found out like Artless was like coming out, like whenever you were gonna release it, I was like, I can't wait for people to just find out how this brand is gonna go somewhere, because it's not like other brands. Not only are the colors just special and different, not everything is the same. Most brands like to copy other brands. Yours was just unique in a different way. And just in general, I really like it. It's very comfortable, and like just overall the viewpoint of it, it's just amazing. And plus like the website's different. It's not as basic as other websites. So when I first found out you were gonna release, I was like, wait till this goes somewhere. I'm gonna be so happy for Maddie, and she's gonna be like the best designer ever. So I was just like waiting for that moment to happen, and I know it's gonna happen for sure.
Well, thank you so much, and that was a great question. Thanks for your question. And do you want to take a few more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, how do we sign off with this young lady?
I think it was the X button at the top, but it was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that's the live thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do
I
it.
can't exit myself, that's why.
How do we do it? I never know how to work live. Like,
Press on this one, maybe. Yeah. What about that?
do you know where the button is?
What if you press that?
Live.
Are you sure you want to end your live video? No.
No. Cancel.
Oh, I can leave. I can leave.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
No
Okay,
problem.
see
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye. Technical difficulties, that's what someone said.
Yes. All right. Well, that was good.
I think it worked. I can hear, because I have the headphones on, obviously. I can hear the audio.
Does anyone else have a question? Oh, here we go.
View request. Let's see. One second. There's probably a list of requests. Hold on, like this.
Oh, those are people that want to.
See all. Who do you want to guess?
Anyone you want.
Okay, let's do this girl. Faith.
I should have shaved.
You look great.
Oh, thanks.
It's only 10:52 and we've been recording for a while, so
That's true.
that's why we look kind of bad, but
Maybe she's gone.
no. Okay. We'll do someone else.
Angela,
How did you do it before?
it just popped up.
Oh.
Oh, I can hear you.
We can hear you, but we can't see
see
you.
you. Are you there?
Hi.
Oh, there you are. How are
yeah,
you?
I'm here. Hi. Good.
Oh, okay.
So my
Hi.
question was,
So I don't know that we have a
can you hear me?
a very good connection, unfortunately. Oh, you're lagging or buffering or whatever it's called.
Instagram is out.
Somebody says they have
Is this better?
the same hoodie as me. A little bit.
Okay, so basically, my question was, how long do you think it'll take? Is it better?
Yeah, a little bit. I can hear you. It's buffering, but go ahead.
Okay, so how long does it take for a whole like line to come out, like for all the designs and also to like produce it and then get it onto the website and like sell it, like before the sorry, let me reword that. Like from the day that you come out with the idea for the first piece until you ship the first piece out.
That's a great question. Go ahead, Maddie, because you're working on the fall winter.
Yeah, I'm working on spring, summer, and fall winter at the same time. So it does take a long time.
Exciting.
But I think the first time it took us way longer than it is going to this time, just because we've learned so much in the process. I think now we're spring, summer.
Yeah.
A little bit of a revision on the first collection, the Essential collection, and we'll have it out hopefully by May. So how many months is that? March, April, like 2.5 months, I would guess, from design to receiving the goods from the manufacturer and then being able to ship it out to customers. But if we're doing a whole new collection with all new designs, like we're starting now for September. So it takes like 4 or 5 months, I would guess, for a whole new collection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great question.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, well,
Thank
thanks
you
for
so
joining
much.
us today. Okay.
You're welcome. Do I have to leave the
Yeah,
live?
you gotta leave
or-
because we don't know how to move on.
Okay, sure. Okay, bye. It's all good. Bye. Thank you so much.
Should we do one more?
Sure.
All right.
But we can
Okay.
answer some of these too.
No, here's one.
Okay.
This is Sharon Matthews.
Yes.
Perfect. Sharon Matthews, are you there?
This is actually better than I thought it was going to be in terms of the tech.
Seems to be working.
Oh,
Oh, she
declined.
declined. Oh, well, we'll have to. Hopefully, somebody else has a request.
We can.
Okay, here's one. This is Laurie Apper?
APR.
APR.
Let's see if it works.
Hi.
Hi.
What?
Sorry, I'm like in class right now. So sorry, really sorry. Hi.
Hi. How do you?
Do I have
What's your last name? It just says APR.
Yeah, like my name is Larissa Rodriguez.
Okay.
Well, I like clothes a lot, and I wear a lot of different brands, and I'm always looking for cool pieces. So I do get a lot of inspiration from the environment of other brands that are out there.
This girl loves to shop.
Yeah, I have a shopping issue, so that is a major source. But obviously, we're not just looking at other brands. I think the vibe of the brand is really just it's a way. It's like what I'm attracted to. So like on Pinterest or just out there, like I'm attracted to cool branding. So that's kind of where it started, and it really does feel.
Yeah, I get it. Pinterest is just my life.
Yeah, it feels just a little bit like natural and authentic. So that's a great question. I think just from all the different places that there is inspiration out there, so whether it's online or in real life, I think architecture and, you know, interior design is really cool. So I find a lot of inspiration from there.
And the colors that you love, and you know,
The
and I mean,
colors.
and I mean, to some extent, it's the the loungewear is because of partly driven by COVID, because everybody's, you know, I would normally be wearing a suit right now, but I'm working from home and I'm wearing a hoodie instead. So, you know, we wanted, or Maddie wanted to have like athleisure wear or loungewear that is just higher quality and better than you would normally see out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that was a great question. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you too. I'm literally shaking right now, but
Where are you from? Where do you live?
I live in Brazil, actually.
Really? Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
You're joining us from Brazil.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for coming on the podcast today.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Do you mind leaving? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we don't know how to do that.
What is loungewear? Somebody asked.
Loungewear is things that you can lounge in, like this hoodie, sweatpants, any comfortable clothing. I can answer some quickly from the chat as well. Then do you have to get back to work?
I do have to get back to work.
Okay.
Do we have Artless jewelry? That is very interesting. Go ahead, Maddie.
Well, we were actually just talking to, what would you call Sammy? Like our correspondent, our liaison.
He's
with
our
the factory.
liaison with different factories. He's our production liaison, let's say.
And he suggested jewelry, and he said it's pretty easy for production. It's a great way, you know, to expand your brand. So that's something that we're definitely interested in. And I think it would just be getting jewelry that's like accessible in price, but also super high quality, because I don't want it to tarnish or like turn green.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
So I think in the future, but not right now.
Yeah, we definitely want to expand into different categories. I would love to do swim, jewelry.
But got to focus on the core business right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we have another request.
Okay.
This is Abby 𝐵_I.
You can barely read that. I'm blind.
I've got my glasses on.
Oh,
Nope, she declined. Oh well. She changed her mind.
Let's see if there's any other questions.
Let's see if we have any
Artless.
other questions. Yeah. Oh look, it's not scrolling anymore. That one.
Oh, it might be like back in the comments.
We'll see if this works.
Will the items that are available right now be available at this time next year? I don't think so.
Probably not. Oh, we have something. It's NIA. Oh,
Oh, she left.
she left.
Okay, let's do a few more.
All right, we'll do a few questions.
Let's see. It scrolls so fast I can barely read it. What do you think is the biggest differentiator for your brand? It's a good one. What would you say? I think it kind of goes back to our value proposition.
Yeah, so I mean, it's the clothing market obviously is pretty crowded, and there's lots of companies out there making different, you know, whether it's the dress or the t-shirts or the hoodies or the sweatpants. But you know, we wanted to create a brand that was something Maddie could put her name on and be proud of. So you know, we didn't go with the cheapest clothing, cheapest quality materials or manufacturing. We wanted, you know, really a really good quality product that is fairly priced, and it's not the cheapest price. And you can definitely go to Walmart or Target and find clothes for cheaper, but the quality won't be the same. And we wanted to couple that with just amazing customer service, which I've got to be honest, I do none of, but Maddie does all those. So when you're emailing and you're getting a response back at 1 o'clock in the morning about a customer inquiry, that's Maddie doing that. So that's I would say that's our value proposition.
Yeah, quality, great customer service, and a fair price.
Yeah.
And eventually, we want to have a really cool design and cool clothes. I know, like, we're not saying that right now the clothes that we have available are like the most intricately designed at all. They're pretty simple, but that was how I wanted to start the brand. I think you need that as the basis of anything before you build off from there. So I wanted to have the perfect white t-shirt, the perfect tank top, perfect hoodie before, you know, changing things and doing anything too crazy.
Last guest, because I got to go back to work.
Okay. I got to answer some emails.
Somebody asked if we're going to do a pop-up in Toronto, and the answer is yes. Hello.
Oh my god, I never thought that you would choose me, but yeah. I have a question. So, how did you came up with the name Artless?
Oh,
Good
question.
question.
Maddie came up with the name, so I'll turn it over to you.
It's hard for me to remember like my thought process because it was so long ago. I mean, if you've been following, you know that this has been in the works for like 2 years. But it kind of at first was a little bit like sarcasm, like playing on the fact that we all are content creators on social media now, and that is what art is creating your own content. But it also, I guess, is a little bit empowering in that way because it's like you don't need to make high, not high quality, but like highbrow art. Like art is now inclusive of everyone, and that's kind of where the name came from. And I think that sarcasm is also the tone of the brand in our captions and the way that we speak. It's a little bit like, you know, we're not trying to be too fancy.
Yeah, don't take yourself too seriously, sort of thing. You know what I mean? I think people have a tendency to take themselves a little bit too seriously on social media, and in particular. So,
True.
Maddie really came up with the concept of, you know, we want to be a really cool brand, you know, but without trying so hard to be cool, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's like what our culture is now. Like anyone can create art, and that's what I wanted to share with everyone. So that's basically where the name came from.
Absolutely.
Do you have any other questions?
No, it's actually I just want to say my English is not that good, so.
Yeah,
Great.
You sound great. Where are you from?
From Germany.
Oh,
cool.
Oh, excellent. We've been to Germany a bunch of times for Johnny's shows, but haven't been back for over a year now.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we'll see you back. We'll be back in Germany soon.
Yes, hopefully.
Thank
you so much for joining. Bye.
Bye. All right, and I think that's going to end our live because Maddie's got some orders to pack.
Oh, yeah, I do. All right, well, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Maybe you'll hear yourself on the podcast.
Bye.
Bye.